Environmental activism and advocacy cannot be considered whole unless the importance of gender justice and the effects of climate change is holistically highlighted in our efforts towards environmental protection. This was established at the Women, Earth and Equity Climate Workshop organized by TechHa and the Young Feminist Solidarity and Climate Project. The 2 days workshop, which held in Port Harcourt, examined the role of patriarchy in deepening the effects of climate change on women and children. The workshop explored the concept of climate justice through the lens of ecofeminism, with 4 different approaches from 4 seasoned facilitators, delivering a presentation on power, gender and the environment. Obianuju Iloanya examined the interlocking system of domination which has prevailed through patriarchy, capitalism and neo-colonialism as a major contributor to environmental degradation. Ken Henshaw, who spoke on Shaping Policy and Purpose, a feminist guide to climate advocacy, pointed out that the women in our society have been raised to embrace patriarchy as a regular way of life, which shows in our religion, our culture, our policies, adding that true environmental justice can only be achieved when these patriarchal structures are broken. Speaking on sustainable livelihoods and secular economy, Dr. Dikibo Jiri Diri further stressed the need for environmentalists to stand for ecofeminism, adding that there is no sustainable development without social equity. On her part, Flora Asheri spoke on ecofeminism, storytelling, advocacy and campaign organizing, giving participants a step-by-step guide on how to link environmental sustainability with gender equality. The convener of the WEE Climate Workshop, Gladys Omenefu, said the workshop was born out of the need to focus on the marginalized groups, especially women and children in the face of climate injustice.
A need to have young people, particularly women, be the front runners of climate justice. We expect that our participants will take all of the knowledge that they've shared amongst themselves with peers and better the work that they do. They are now more gender focused in the work that they do. They're applying sustainable tactics to the work that they do. They are conscious of emerging technologies and strategies and ideologies as it relates to battling climate injustice with a focus on women.
The workshop also featured peer-to-peer learning, presentations and stories from participants in their environmental work. Some of these participants had this to say.
As environmentalists, we have often disassociated ourselves from the feminist struggle, and here I have come to find out that the environmental advocacy struggle cannot be complete without feminism and gender justice. So we have to look for a way to incorporate ecofeminism in our work. I want to say a big thank you to TechHa for this great opportunity.
In this program, I've actually gained a lot. I'm an health practitioner actually, but in this program, I've gotten to learn more about women, how they are being displaced, especially women in the rural areas. We've been discussing about problem solving and how we can come together using different strategies to tackle all these things and bring about solutions to it.
So far been able to understand that we should stop accepting patriarchy as women. So the master's tool cannot be used against the master. So every one of us needs to employ a strategy that the master does not have control of.
Laymen do not understand what feminist is. They get it in a very wrong perspective. They will always say that feminists are those people that advocate for the rights of women alone. But in this workshop today, I've been able to know that feminist is something that even a man and a woman is involved. Everyone needs to try their best to put the ecosystem in the right way because Mother Earth is crying and calling for us.
Coming here, I've also had a wrong impression about feminist movements, especially in Nigeria, because most of the information we get is from social media. And coming to this program has actually enlightened me to understand that many of the people on social media don't really know what feminist is all about. This program has shown me that feminist is not just about the female folks, but it's also about the male folks.
So far, the program has been very engaging. It has been peer-to-peer learning. Even if you said you want to explode yourself, they are bringing and dragging you in, which is super beautiful because in the job we do as climate defenders, we must understand that partnership is everything, collaboration is everything. You cannot do the work alone, you have to do it together. The fight against climate justice is a fight for one and fight for all. It's been 2 amazing days of getting to learn about ecofeminism, why equity matters when we are talking about sustainability and Mother Earth. So being a part of We workshop for these 2 days has really been tremendous. I've learned a lot about ecofeminism. As a matter of fact, I am encouraging everyone out there to be an ecofeminist.